Hello and welcome to our charades challenge. This week Laura and Andy will be going against each other to see who is the best actor out of the pair of them. They will be taking turns and given 10 seconds to correctly act out a job. And it's the job of the other person to try and guess what it is. Join in from your classrooms by shouting out or writing down what you think the jobs are that these two are acting out. So now, Andy.
Yes!
Pick your first word.
Okay! I hope I can act this one better than the practice one. Oh, very good! Okay, so here we go.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Time's up. What does it look like?
Yeah!
I thought you were hammering it first. Okay, here we go.
Now,
Well
Laura's
played.
turn.
Okay.
Come on in.
Okay,
I'm ready.
ready?
I'm ready.
Time's up. Andy, what is it?
I'm guessing it's the oldie vicar with the dog collar.
It was with a vicar. Okay.
Fantastic,
Next
right.
one, Andy.
Okay, I'm not looking, I'm just picking one out.
Hope you got that.
Oh, where?
Ready? Andy, time start. Now, go!
And time's up. Laura, what is that job?
And
And time's up. Time's up.
I was going to say you were a rocket, so you must be an astronaut.
yeah!
Your moonwalking at the end was great.
Thanks. I could have done this. That's another thought. Move on.
Swiftly moving on, Laura.
I know, let's do mine. Okay.
Come on, Laura.
Ready?
Ah, she's the oldie doctor.
Yes! Well done. You know what that's called?
A stethoscope.
Well done, Andy.
Oh, thank you.
Very good. Come on then. Your
Right,
turn,
here we go.
Andy.
Come on. Here we
Wonder
go.
how many you've got so far.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So,
What do you
Laura,
think?
what do you think it is?
Oh, I think. Are you a gardener?
I am.
Yes! Oh, we're doing well. Did you get that one, everyone? I hope so. I like
Aye.
keep digging.
Thanks. I've done a lot of that recently. Come on, Laura.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, time. Andy, what is Laura's job there?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure, but I'm going to take a guess at a mad scientist.
Excellent guessing.
It was like the fellow from Back to the Future.
That's what I was thinking.
Fantastic.
Now we have our final round. Andy,
Okay.
pick your last word.
Okay, I've picked it.
Right, here we go.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Can it be as good as a mad scientist, Andy?
There's not really much to actually do on this one.
Okay. Your time starts now.
Okay, time's up. Laura, what's Andy's job?
I'm really struggling with with this one.
To be
I have
honest,
to
there
say.
wasn't much to do on this
I
one.
can't decide between two. I'm thinking either a policeman or a teacher. I'm gonna go with a policeman.
Close.
Oh, what were you?
I was being a security guard staring at the
Oh,
cameras.
security guard!
And then I was standing there going, no, get out, get out.
Maybe teacher, we will get outside.
But it could have been, I suppose.
So Laura, that
sorry.
was your
Sorry,
last
Laura.
round.
That's one. This is a good one.
Okay,
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes, I think I know this one. You've done this before, haven't you?
No. I've watched the guy do it.
Okay, time's up. Andy, what's Laura's job?
Well, I could say a florist, but that wouldn't be true. It's a window cleaner.
Yes!
That is
Yes!
correct. That means Laura has won this challenge, as Andy got all of hers correct. We wonder how well you have done. Did you guess all of those jobs?
Hi everyone, Laura here from Wayside Youth for Christ. I hope you enjoyed watching that game of charades. And I hope you got some of them right. We certainly enjoyed playing it. Now, what's that game of charades got anything to do with Jesus in the Bible? Because you know that we love to tell you Bible stories and we love to tell you about Jesus because he means so much to each one of us. Well, in that game of charades, you had to try and find out the answer. You were trying to think about and you were searching your brain, oh, what is it that they're trying to do? What is it that they're acting out? And we were always trying to find the answer. Well, the story I want you to think about, and I'm going to tell you today, is found in the book of Matthew, and it's called The Pearl of Great Price. And what it is, there was once a man who was a merchant, and he had lots and lots of pearls, precious pearls of great value. He already had loads, but he was searching for a pearl of great price. He was searching for one that was going to be even better than all of the rest. And one day, on his journey, on his searching, he found that pearl. And it was so precious, it filled him with so much joy that he went and sold everything else he had, all the other pearls of great value that he had, absolutely everything, just to get that one pearl. Now, why did Jesus tell that story? Well, it is paired with another story about hidden treasure in a field. And when a man finds this hidden treasure in a field, he goes and sells everything he has to buy that field where the treasure is. Now, Jesus told both these parables in a pair. And it gives us an idea of something about how precious it is to know Jesus. That when you realise that Jesus is the most amazing thing in the whole world and that he can completely change your life, that you will be willing to give up everything else just to have him. Just to have him as your best friend. Just to have him right by your side. The Bible is saying that Jesus is so precious and that knowing Jesus is the most precious thing you can ever find, that when you found it, when you know it in your heart, everything else that you think you have of value, everything else in this world that you think you have of value will fade into nothing. And all you will want is this precious thing, Jesus, because he will fill you with so much joy. Now, I love that story and it always excites my heart. And what it means is this: sometimes we can be searching for things, sometimes we can seeking for things, just like that merchant is, just like the man who was looking for the hidden treasure. But when they found it, when they found Jesus, when they found that pearl of great price, nothing else mattered because he became their everything. And us as Christians, that's what Jesus is to us. He is our everything and he fills our lives each day with joy. I hope that your lives are filled with joy. I hope you have things that you treasure in. And I hope that you have enjoyed this story and that you remember that for Christians, Jesus is that pearl of great price because he brings more joy, more happiness than anything else that I can ever get in this world. Anything else at all. He is the true treasure. Hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.